This is Mr. Know Your Wrestling with a SmackDown recap. If you just missed a show, you missed like 40 minutes of an amazing intro. All right. Like Roman Reigns starts off the show. Roman Reigns wants to be acknowledged. The crowd doesn't want to acknowledge Roman Reigns. And as he's walking out, Paul Heyman is like, wait a minute. The Rock is coming out. And The Rock comes out in his nice looking shirts. All right. This time he has his sleeves. Nice little cowboy pants and belt and doing his thing where he's just bashing the crowd over in Phoenix. And I say that it was a good intro. When people thought that the bloodline was dead and they didn't have any more fuel, look at that segment, almost 40 minutes. And there were just so many different things that we can kind of point out in that, right? The way that Roman Reigns then slapped The Rock's hand as he was trying to say something. That was one. And then Roman Reigns is asking to be acknowledged by The Rock, and The Rock actually acknowledges him. The Rock actually acknowledges him. How crazy is that? And then we have The Rock saying, if you smell, passes the mic to Roman, what the bloodline is cooking. And then instead of just throwing his ones up in there, he did throw the one, but then he quickly did this, and then he did. I don't know what's going on, guys, but if I give you my prediction of what's going to happen at WrestleMania, is that The Rock is going to cost Roman Reigns the title. Has to be. Anyway, that was just the beginning of the show. Let me tell you a little bit more what happened. Naomi and Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. Good match. A lot of people are upset that Naomi lost. But if Tiffany would have lost, you would have been upset that Tiffany, she gets called up from NXT to lose. So Tiffany Stratton did win that match. I think Tiffany Stratton is a star. However, I think that also Naomi, they working with her. They're going to do things and make it happen. Then you got Jade Cargill show up as well. But that was after the match of Bailey and Dakota Kai versus the Kabuki Warriors. And that match ended in Dakota Kai actually turning on Bailey. So now the whole Damage Control beating up on Bailey. Sad to say, but it's actually building even more story to Bailey. Bailey is definitely leaving WrestleMania as champion. I'm just saying. So that's when Jade Cargill ran into the Damage Control backstage. It just kind of laughs it off. So I don't know what's going on there. Jade Cargill, Bianca, Bailey, I don't know. They may be a thing. Who knows? Right after that, you get into the street match of Carlito and Escobar. Really good match. It wasn't like street fight as we seen on Monday versus Imperium and the New Day, but it was actually really, really good. And we seen the return of Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio comes to actually help out his guys. So that was actually a really good touch to see Rey Mysterio come back after so long. We also have LA Knight still on the hunt for AJ Styles, because you remember what happened. AJ Styles flew all the way to the Elimination Chamber to get his hands dirty and cost LA Knight the opportunity to go to WrestleMania. So, yeah, LA Knight's pretty upset, all right? That was actually a good little segment of there. Then we had the main event, which is Randy Orton versus Austin Theory. Good to see Austin Theory in this light as well, getting a main event match caliber with Randy. I would say that Austin Theory has everything it takes to be a big main eventer at some point. The way that he was selling in this match, the way that he sold the RKO, phenomenal. The way that he sold the stunner after Kevin Owens stunned him, great. But Randy Orton does win that match. And right after that, Grayson Waller tries to knock Randy from behind. What happens? KO, who was on commentary, comes in, gives him a stunner, another RKO to Grayson Waller. And that was a quick recap of Friday Night SmackDown. If you guys like the recap, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you guys give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, we do go live here on YouTube and everywhere that you can possibly see a live stream, like TikTok, like Kick, like X, all those different platforms. But all I need you to do is make sure that you guys follow. Make sure that you guys subscribe. My name is Mr. Know Your Wrestling. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Laters.